until all men are one. That's by the great Raymond, the high priest himself, Ray Charles. I think that was in order for the guest that I have tonight. There'll be no peace until all men are one. My guest tonight is a young man who I think that he's sharp. I think he has a heck of a lot of wit. Of course, everybody don't agree with me. Most people say he's gross. White people say he's gross. Black people say he's intelligent. I don't know. I've had the chance to be invited to one of his birthday shows, and then I took the liberty of listening to him. I think he's good and crazy, but I know he's slick too. So what I want you to do tonight, I know everybody knows this show is going to be on. I want you to sit back. Don't relax. Don't relax. Because if you relax, ain't no telling what might happen.
And don't signify.
Now, you know that wasn't no nigga because the consonant didn't sound like a nigga. You know that's a cracker saying signify.
Hold. Signify.
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 You see? Now, that's a cracker. You said...
Signify.
Dig it. I could say idiosyncrasy, but go ahead and talk.
Signify.
What do it mean?
First of all...
No. What do signify mean? Don't tell me.
Signify mean... If a man... Sit back and relax. How come I don't get no big chair?
Because you's a cracker and a nigga's in charge.
If a man goes home... You understand, Petey? You understand? If a man goes home to his wife, and she serves him some tuna fish sandwich, he says, I don't want the tuna fish sandwich. And then his aunt comes over, and the aunt walk in the house. She said, eat the tuna fish. You understand what I'm saying? Eat the tuna fish. And it drives him crazy. It drives him crazy inside. That's what I mean by signify. Where's the camera? Sit back and relax. Don't touch that dial. Signify means a man goes crazy. A man is sitting in prison. And his aunt says, eat the tuna fish sandwich. That man didn't want to eat no tuna fish sandwich. But his aunt is bothering him. Can I kiss your shoes? The man, you understand what I'm saying?
Now, you ain't no freak. Now, don't be getting up here freaking. Now, I'm going to kissing boots and things. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking to Howard. What's your name?
Stir, Nipsey.
So now, you know...
I like when you rhyme, Nipsey. Do that for me.
You look like Nipsey. Nipsey Russell.
Hey.
But hold it now. You know, ain't no cracker going to take over now. You know, you got... Now, hold. The one thing about it already, see, you got a nigga working for you. You got a nigga working for you, but you don't run this nigga here, so cracker, you shut up. I'm going to give you a chance. Hold it. You're going to get a chance. One most important thing is cracker don't know what signifying means. All he had to do in Phi Beta Kappa Laffa is say meddling. That's all signifying means. Now, this is a good and crazy cracker, so I'm going to let him talk, but I want all the niggas at home to let this cracker educate you how ignorant crackers can do while I educate crackers how intelligent niggas get. Go ahead and rap, nigga.
Oh, wait a second.
You see what that cracker...
You understand something. Quiet down.
You right.
You understand something. This man here, Petey Greene. What kind of name is Petey Greene? That's a slave name. Brother Abdulim Ali Khalim is a name for Petey Greene.
No, it ain't. Ezra. My grandfather's name was Ezra. You ain't never heard of a cracker being named George Washington. You know any white people named George Washington other than that chump that was the first president?
I walk down on 14th Street, see all these brothers named Washington.
Yeah, but you don't see no crackers named Washington.
How come?
because all of us have slave names. The most important thing I like about you, though, Howard, you're a very intelligent young man. Are you from the District of Columbia?
No, I'm from New York.
No, man, put that crab
license. Rented $15.
I know it, but it cares bugs. Nigga, don't you know it's a $350 suit I got on? I'm wearing.
I was afraid I'd come down.
Come on, homie, moving you ain't on the radio, you damn.
You don't want me cramping your space. First of all, I'm thrilled to be here.
Thank you.
I was hoping nobody would get offended by this.
Nobody gets offended, Howard.
Oh, okay.
And first of all, let me say this here. Hold it. I'm very serious. I think that Howard Stern has a lot to offer to both the black and white community. And go ahead.
I'm thrilled to be here because I think most people in Washington know that I am the white champion. In fact, I got more black people listening to me than KYS.
Don't you work for KYS?
No, DC 101.
Oh, DC 101.
No, let me be serious for a second. I am thrilled to be here because I told Petey this before we started the show. I get up at 4 o'clock every morning, which is a superhuman feat. And on Saturdays, when you used to be on Saturdays, right, I would get up at 8 o'clock to watch your show. People say, well, what are you watching that guy for?
So what are you watching that nigga for?
What, the nigga?
Right, say it. Get it out.
Nick.
Look, he told me.
That floor manager's going to come over and choke me. Come on, choke me. You want to get me. Come on.
Hold on.
See what's right. I'm the floor manager.
Wait. Hold.
I'm the floor manager.
Wait a minute, Hal. Wait a minute.
I don't work for the man. I don't work for this Channel 12 man. I could throw this job. I could chuck this job. EEO. Give me no EEO.
Wait. Hold. The first thing you say, he ain't got no heart. He ain't got no heart, child. Let me tell you what he did. I called up on the show, and I said, hey, Cracker, this is Petey Greene, nigga. I didn't say that. Petey Greene said it. He will not say nigga no time away. So I know that you're a very intelligent person. What's wrong with the word nigga and Cracker?
Look, I got here a bottle. I feel totally comfortable.
Well, do what you did in the bottle over at the station,
I want to, well, here's the thing. I just want to say that, I get a lot of letters. We got a letter today from a black woman who was offended by me. She said that she started going into this whole rap about how, well, actually it was addressed to Robin, who was black, who works with me. And she's saying, hey, how come you work with that guy, man? He's always making fun of black people. But I think we make a point on that show. I think we have a morality to that show. I think we bring white people and black people together. We all laugh at each other. Isn't that true?
Well, I mean, I think so too, but me and you, our styles are different. I think that black guys control white women. Every prostitute you see on 14th Street is white. Every pimp is black, so I think we speak for white people as well as you speak for black people. We have that right. Robin works for you, and Durwood, that cracker works for me. But he makes more than Robin. You understand? I'm quite sure. Because he makes more than me. But go ahead, just...
Go on, talk now, because there's a lot of black people watching. The black people know I am the champion. They know that. They know I am the great white hope. Sit back, relax. You mind if I take over your show? I don't get on TV very often.
Go ahead.
Sit back, relax. Let me explain. I'm trying to learn a whole bunch of black phrases for the show, too.
Well, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that.
How you be.
You can't say that.
How you be. I see, Petey, you got this Mayor Barry. You got all these people in Washington, and there's no black holiday.
We got enough holidays. Every holiday is black.
You don't have a Gary Coleman Day. And these are the kinds of things on my show.
We don't have an Elvis Presley Day.
That's the problem.
All right.
Now, people get offended when I say stuff like that, and it's only in good humor.
We don't need a Gary Coleman Day. We got money. We're going to get money. You see, you're sitting up here in about $7 worth of clothes. These shoes cost $125. You understand? My cologne, I get it from Italy.
You smell good.
At all times. And I ain't gonna put on no white face. You understand? But crackers understand that I'm a sharp nigga. Like niggas understand that you're a sharp cracker. Where you from?
Why doesn't this station...
Wait a minute, where you from?
I'm from New York.
I thought you was from Alabama.
No, I'm from New York.
Well, you can't speak. Only whites that can speak for niggas is Southern crackers like Strom, Thurman, and Bilbo and them. We don't want you liberals speaking for, because you liberals is faking crackers.
Look,
you talk for a nigga and get the Ku Klux Klan 100,000.
Black people want the same thing white people want.
There's no question.
Black people want slavery as much as white people want. The slaves we want is the Indo-Chinese.
Oh, no.
You understand? If we could enslave them, then the blacks and the whites would be equal, Petey. Follow what I'm saying.
If the people from Mars come down, then the blacks and the whites might be equal when they're fighting them six-headed people. Right. But the Vietnamese gonna be in charge of crackers and niggas if they don't watch themselves.
You talking Chinese? Communist Chinese?
Why talk as you wild now? They old me and get to it. I speak 7 of them, Slim. Stop moving that chair, cracker.
I'd like a TV show. Here's the deal. I mean, the thing I want to ask you, and nobody ever asks you this, is Channel 20, who I want to, by the way, I want to say is a good station you work for because they got Munsters on at 1:30. And let me tell you something. That President Reagan comes on TV, you understand?
Don't mess with the president on here.
Oh. The President Reagan, who I love very much, who is for all the black people.
What'd you say?
He's for all the black people.
Get this cracker out.
Hey, you got cheese sandwiches. Cheese sandwiches.
Put him out of here right now, Charlie. Cheese sandwich was grilled. Go ahead.
So, he got Channel 20 here. Now, they got you on what time now?
6:30 in the morning for the church.
I'd like to see you on in prime time.
I'm all right.
I'm talking weekdays. I know I'm not your agent. I can't speak.
That's right.
How come you got a white agent, though? That's what I can't figure out. Why'd you give a black man a job?
Why you don't give a white woman Robin's job, sucker?
I'm working on it.
Because I'm working on it.
What I'm saying is... What I'm saying
I tell you this cracker job.
Robin's good.
No,
she does windows.
No, your true self came out. She got 30 more days there. 30 more days. She be walking around with a picket sign. 30 days in the hole. You ain't never been to jail in your life.
Let me tell you something about prison. A man in prison is sitting there going, Lord, why am I in prison? You know, it's a funny thing with this show. I learn more on this show. I listen to your show and I go on and use your material.
Oh, I know you do.
You don't mind, do you?
No, I don't care.
I've learned more from this show.
I just got through telling you, I'm educated crackers. That's my job. That's
what do you think is going to happen, Petey, after I'm on this show? You think people are going to write you letters and tell you that you're crazy for having me on, that I'm here wearing a wig and blackface? Are you going to catch a lot of flack for this?
Well, I'll probably catch it from black people, and the letters will read as follows. Dear Petey Greene, I think that you're just as ignorant as that white Howard Stern you had on, letting him make a stereotype of you and so forth and so on. But they won't sign it. Somebody else will write a letter. Dear Petey, I think it took a man like you to make people understand that Howard Stern is human. He's an entertainer, the same as you're an entertainer. Sign so and so and so and so and so and so. The faggots don't sign. You know, the suckers that sell the tickets, they don't sign. The people that understand you and understand me, they sign. You can't make me be anything other than I want to be, and my audience is the best audience in the town. In fact, we've seen in 56 cities.
Let me say right on to that.
Go ahead. Say. Now, why don't you stand up there? You can't dance. Can you dance? Can you dance like that? Hold it now. Sit down. Wait a minute. You got him, Joe? Let Joe. You got him, Charlie? Okay, go ahead. Do your number. You got to play your box.
Hey, do we have a guitar? Can we have a guitar player?
Yeah, you can get a guitar player.
I wrote a song if you want to hear it.
Get to the guitar.
Get the guitar. Where is the guitar? It wasn't set up, huh?
Well, he set it up, but we got a little problem. Let's keep on talking to the guitar kid.
All right, we'll talk and then we'll do a song, because I brought a song along, as long as you didn't mind. You know, I don't want to go on the show and take over the show. They might think the white man is taking over the show again. I'm Petey. Nobody wants that happen to Petey. But the thing is that...
Stop moving that chair, Cracker. It's a
I want to be intimate, man. I like you a lot. Man, it's attractive. Look at these socks. My God. Silk socks.
I swear, it costs $6.50.
That's the thing. You see, Channel 20, let me talk about... Are you going to get in trouble if I talk about Channel 20?
I don't get in no trouble.
Channel 20 is running the Munsters at 1:30. Now, let's say a certain speech by a certain man goes on that preempts all the other programming on the other stations. I can tune to the Munsters because I don't want to hear about the cheese sandwiches, you understand? So, here's the deal. Petey's on. What do they got you on now? Sunday morning, 6:30?
And 9:30 p.m.
I can't get up at 6:30.
My church people. I have a lot of church Christian people. I'm a good Christian.
Are you really? I'm a very religious person.
I praise the Lord.
No, I'm being serious because we have God on my show.
I hear him every morning. But now don't start messing with him on air.
Well,
no, just leave him alone. Leave him in the morning. He's asleep now.
Some people write me letters and say it's wrong to have God on.
I'm saying it's wrong to have him on here. Have him every morning on your show. Just leave him on there. Don't bring him on here. Excuse me, Lord.
See, that's the problem. Nobody goes to church anymore because you go to church, you get bored to death. I get more religion on this show or on my show when God is humorous.
You couldn't find your guitar? You couldn't find a guitar.
No axe?
They won't let you play it.
I won't let you play it.
Oh, they won't let you play it?
No. It says no time.
No time? How much time we have?
Don't worry about it. It says no time and no time. You can't play it. Recite the poem.
Oh, well.
Go ahead.
It doesn't make it without the music here, but it was something that I would help out. A little hand clapping, please.
Give him a hand clap. Not you, Charlie. You on my team. You on my side.
If the white man is a honky, H-O-N-K-E-Y. How's that?
You're right.
If the white man is a honky, H-O-N-K-E-Y. Come on, Pete, clap your hands. Well, the white man lives in the suburbs, so why don't I? If the white man is such a great guy, why does he have to signify? You understand what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying? If the white man is a turkey, clap, great. Why do he live in Albuquerque? You understand what I'm saying? If the white man don't know what's happened, cause he likes to kneel in the cabin. You understand? You get understand?
Yeah.
Drive rhythm or what? Thank you. Clap, please.
Hold your point. Tonight I'm interviewing a friend of mine, Howard Stearns, and that was one of his better.
Every black guy makes that mistake.
Well, go ahead.
He calls me Stearns.
Well, whatever you are.
It's Stern.
Well, can you hold down for a second, Mr. Stern? You know, I told you I was going to get this cracker on you because the cracker amazes me. Everybody wanted to see Howard Stern. There he is. And I again say that he's the champion. He's a champion for the crackers, and he wants to speak for niggas. But the most important thing, I'd like to say that I think that he's one heck of a guy. Maybe you don't agree with me out there. Some of you might. But the best I could do is bring him to you in his afro wig and his shoe shine polish and his dirty bucks or whatever. Howard? Never see a white boy with none of them in no time. Yeah, wonder why white boys don't care them.
Why don't white people carry those things? You want to know about white people?
No, I don't get them. I always rob them.
Petey, if you want to know anything about white people, you ask me.
No.
White people, I don't want to talk about the racial thing anymore because that just bores me.
No, but you can't talk about crackers. You can't talk about niggas and they ain't going to talk about crackers. What about a cracker?
White people, you see, I believe in what you say about white people hating black people.
You have never heard me say that white people hate black people. And
well, let me say it.
I don't say that white people hate black people.
I think they do. See, I grew up in a... You see, I'm being serious now. I grew up in a black neighborhood. This is the liberal rap. I'm going to be your friend. No, I grew up in a black neighborhood, man, and you never saw anything like it, man. The white people hated the black people. They hated them. They're at home. Oh, the niggers are doing this, and the niggers are doing that, and the niggers, and the niggers, and the niggers. And I got so fed up with the racial thing, I don't really want to hear about it anymore.
Okay,
I'm tired of it.
Let me tell you something. I grew up in a black neighborhood, and that's all we heard at night. These crackers, we're going to bust them in their face as soon as we catch one over here. These crackers, we're going to bust. I got tired of hearing that, you understand? And I still like to discuss the racial thing. I know that a cracker looks at all niggas as one. You understand? You look at Robin as a nigga like you look at me as a nigga. Now, you might take a little step, another dimension, and try to jive it off, but all crackers and all niggas have racism in them, including me. Now, they taped, what's that cracker name they taped? This cracker they taped say that the Mexican eats the tall toddlers in the 60 Minutes.
No, Mike Wallace.
Okay, they taped that cracker. If the crackers ever get a tape on me and my buddies, I wouldn't be on television. What I be saying off tape. But when I come in, good morning, sir. You all white people is sir. Till I get him in the alley, ain't nobody else around. I'll ball my fist up tight as I can and try to bust him right in the face if he's a mean cracker. So we all got a little bit of racism in us. So you could have been raised up in New York and heard them talk about niggas. Now we're raised up in Washington and heard them talk about crackers. The racial thing is not what you and I are about. We just like people. I know that you like people. And I'm concerned about people. And the people out there know that we are concerned about
I enjoy waking up in the morning and talking to people on the phone.
All right.
And through humor.
Okay.
Through humor.
I know it.
We sit and we put people down and we maybe pick out their weak points.
All
but
right.
I think when the whole thing is said and done, people come away with a lot of love from my show.
All right. Let's get serious. You know, I'm Petey Greene. This is Petey Greene's Washington. And I've had him on from the Wino Bowl to the little children doing black history. But I think that this is a public affairs show, and education and information is what I try to give up. Tonight I have a man, I think, who's an authority of humor, and a concerned and compassionate people. Howard Stern. Howard, I'd like to say that in the morning when I listen to you, then I go to my office and I listen to people talk. Don't you ever think that you turn a lot of people off? The most important thing about the two of us, they might not like us, but they don't change the dial. Why? Explain that to me.
People want to say what we say.
All right.
There's not a man or woman watching this show right now who wouldn't love to come on this show and tell you what they think.
All right.
Whether it be right or wrong, they'd love to tell you what they think. Everybody loves to express their opinion. But very few people are willing to risk their lives, Petey.
You know.
In order to get to say what we had to say, I bet you we had to pay a lot of dues. Because there's a lot of general managers and station managers who say, you can't say what you're saying. You can't offend people.
Right.
You can't offend people. They won't listen to you anymore. So I've been going through that my whole career.
But they offend people. They offend people when they stand up and tell you that they're going to cut out CETA jobs. That's offending people. When they cut out Medicaid, that's offending people. I'm calling people niggers and crackers, and the Ku Klux Klan talking about killing them. So don't worry about what I be saying or what you be saying. You follow what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We're running out of time. We got 3 minutes. I want you to just, in your own way, don't talk the whole 3 minutes because I wrap it up.
I see.
But give them a message, please.
The message is that to anybody who perceives me as a hateful person or a deceitful person or a person who gets on the air and abuses the airwaves, I suggest to you that we've done more for Washington in creating a sense of humor in the last year than a lot of other shows, supposed straight shows where they talk, when you turn the dial. You're always turning the dial. At least you stay in tune, we have some humor.
All right.
All right?
Okay, don't go nowhere. I'm very serious, man. Listen, I want you to know that I wish that we could have an hour, because I would like to just do 27 minutes with Howard Stern and just the two of us. I imagine the way we make some of you laugh, the way we make some of you mad, we could probably make some of you cry. But this is just my little way of compensating to Howard Stern. As I sit here tonight, I'm not getting any money. I'm with a man who you call gross, but I think he's funny. I know his first name is Howard and his last name is Stern. But he's got a C somewhere in there, and that C stands for concern. You know, I don't think he's hateful, deceitful, or mean. And he even gets up in the morning and watches Petey Greene. Sometimes he don't agree. He might not tell no lie. And he knows that meddling is the word called signify. But I'll tell you when he greets you, whether it's with a frown or a smile, the same way you think about him, you wouldn't dare touch that dial. But a lot of other people out there, you can't even pay your rent. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about the administration and the president, but if you're kind of brave, don't you ever be a coward. You even get your young people and listen to Petey and Howard. So grab your head and make a fist. Just listen to me and remember this, that I'll tell it to the hot, I'll tell it to the cold, I'll tell it to the young, and I'll tell it to the old. I'll move some fast, and sometime I'll burn, but tonight I'll be glad to deal with Howard Stern.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I really like it. Hey.
Tonight you're mine, compare.